Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. Today in this video we are going to discuss AIOZ, conduct machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, accumulation strategies for AIOZ, one of the top rallying cryptos over the last 24 hours, and provide our estimated bull case for AIOZ in the potential rally in 2024 and 2025. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. Over the last 24 hours, AIOZ has been rallying about 35%, has been the most rallying cryptos of the top 100 cryptos by market cap. Over the last 7 days, about 80%. Market cap still under 800 million. By rank, it's rank number 92 in terms of tokenomics. This particular crypto does not have a max supply, but in terms of total supply and circulating supply are exactly the same over the last 1 year or so. If you toggle between the price chart and the market cap chart, essentially similar chart, that means whatever growth happens in the market cap of the of AIOZ is getting reflected back in the price of the token AIOZ. This particular crypto is related to content delivery networks as well as decentralized physical decentralized physical infrastructure for storage and streaming, faster and secure decentralized network for content distribution through decentralized technology. Has interoperability between Ethereum and Cosmos. Mostly the contract are written in ETH. ETH and BNB related addresses are available over here. Right now price at around 70 cents, representing about, in terms of the Fibonacci level, this is the weekly price action of AIOZ. At one point during the token launch in March of 2021, price was at around $2.50. Right now you can even see on this all scale, you can see the prices have been diminishing since that point. On a logarithmic scale you will understand this slightly better. Now let's go back to trading view. If the prices currently are at a very critical level at around 61 cents, that represents a 0.23 Fibonacci level. If the token were to rally at around 99 cents like it did back in early March 2024, almost 3 years later from the launch, that level at which the token got rejected was this 0.38 Fibonacci level. So the next level to watch is, to the upside is the 99 cents level, and to the downside is the 61 cents level. Then the half of the move getting retraced back at around $1.30. And if you have the hypothesis that AIOZ will make a new all-time high in this bull run, some of the target would be the 1.618 Fibonacci level coming in at around $4.81, so $4.18. The moderate target at 2.618 Fibonacci level at around $6.72, and the lofty goal at around $9.34. That represents the 3.1618 level. Usually if cryptos manage to put in a new all-time high and stay for multiple market cycles, the 3.618 historically speaking has been one key level to look at in terms of forecasts. Now looking at our own forecast graph, this is the machine learning based forecast of AIOZ. This model has been trained on the weekly price action of AIOZ since the last 3 years or so, and based on that model and machine learning algorithms such as ARIMA, LSTM and XGBoost, we have the three scenarios forecasted for AIOZ. This is the trend based model. The trend is slightly down because prices have been going down since half a year or so. Today the prices have rallied by some level from that 50 cent resistance till to now about around 70 cents. Going forward, the forecast for this week between 61 cents. This is the weekly average. Again, this has data as of yesterday, and till about 82 cents between now and end of December 2024. This is the 68th percentile bull case, which is standard non-euphoria bull case scenario forecast. But right now, as markets are exhibiting this 2 standard deviation or this euphoria phase, especially for AIOZ, you can see that for this week the bull case scenario forecasted by our model trained on November 10th was the weekly average price at around 71 cents. Now that we are almost into Tuesday, So and the prices are at around 69 cents. You can see over here at around 69 cents. The 2 standard deviation forecast at around 71 cents. Between that to till the end of year at around $1.50. That's the 2 standard deviation scenario for AIOZ. The 1 standard deviation is slightly muted till about April of 2025. The prices would take that much time to go to around $1.58 per that non-euphoria based model, whereas per the 2 standard deviation model at 95 percentile accuracy or confidence level, is price action is between in the early part of 2025 between $1.68 to about $5. So that's the scenario. Again, that $5 level comes really close to this 1.618, between that 1.618 and 2.618 Fibonacci retracement, that is between $4 and $6.76. So that's where we are with the machine learning based price forecast in terms of the tabular valuation. For the same forecast, you can understand again there are bearish scenarios as well. If the prices were to go down due to a recession or something, the theoretical floor between 10 cents and about 39 cents as well. Right now the key elements or key columns to look for is the base case. How far is the token going away from the base case right now? About in terms of percentage, a 20 cent gain over 50 cent would be at around 40% away from the base case. In terms of the bull case, about 10 to 15% away from the bull case, very close to the 2 standard deviation 95 percentile bull case at around 71 cents, slightly under it. So as we go into the future, the key columns to watch are the bull case at 68 percentile. If the prices meaningfully stay at around this 1 standard deviation bull case, and between the 1 standard deviation and 2 standard deviation bull case, those are some of the key levels to watch in terms of tabular valuation of this forecast. And now that we have discussed the machine learning based price forecast, we can just spend some attention on the regression based analysis. The recent rally has enabled AIOZ to rally slightly above the fair value at around 73 cents. The recent rally took prices as high as about 78 cents for this particular week. It represents, in terms of, if we get rid of the 1, 2 and 3 standard deviation bars for this graph, you can see that this is a polynomial regression based valuation, where in the bear market prices go down with time, in the bull market the fair value goes up with time. Right now we are at a critical juncture where the prices have been suppressed under this pink line ever since about July of 2024. They are trying to break out from that range or break out from that fair value band, and the key level to watch in terms of that valuation is at around 73 cents. If the prices were to go back up and have a rally in store, the 1 standard deviation residual applied to this polynomial regression band is at around $1.42. So that is one key level to watch, again quite similar to that $1.50 per hour machine learning based price forecast. If on the other hand the prices were to go back down, the 1 standard deviation residual to the downside is coming in at around 37 cents. So that should provide some support. You can see that in the bear market or bear phases of this particular crypto since June, July of 2024 till about early November of 2024, this green line has held as a support. Again, now the prices are trying to go slightly higher than the fair value per this model. Again, the last time they did was back in December of 2023, again one more time during March of 2024. And in terms of the 2 standard deviation ceiling for AIOZ is coming in at around price action right now. You can see that back in March of 2024, that 2 standard deviation ceiling was between 70 cents and 80 cents. Prices did go as high as about 98 cents. That 2 standard deviation ceiling right now is coming in at around $2.78. So that would mean that what essentially was at around $1, the overvaluation right now has been at around almost at around $3. So that's the regression side of things for AIOZ. In terms of analyzing the 3 accumulation related model, the SMA, DCA and a TWAP based model, the simple moving average based relationship between the price and the 20 week simple moving average, and per that relationship, this price is color coded, and the risk levels are assigned between 0 and 1. Right now the price is at around 77 cents for today at November 12th. They represent about a risk of about 45%, reward of about 50%, 55%, sorry. So the purpose of this model is to identify when not to DCA, or when it is very risky to DCA. If you avoid some of, let's say you are comfortable with DCAing whenever the prices are representing less than 30% risk, or less than 40% risk, you are DCAing over here in this time zones, but are avoiding some of the higher risk. So essentially avoiding some of this grayed out grayed out price action, that's when the risks are higher than 40%. Instead, if you are having a lower threshold, avoiding DCAing when the prices represent more than 30% risk, you get the idea that only when the prices are lower than the 30% risk, you are DCAing at that point in time. So this is one of the model, and in terms of this model, this can be used to forecast price action as well for the next 20 weeks. That is, right now they represent a risk level of about 30% for this model, and if the moderate target at around 0.6 risk level would be between 95 cents till about $1.11, and the lofty target between $1.15 till about $1.27. Again, quite a bit of confluence between all of the models at around between $1 and $1.50 in terms of price forecast. And the DCA based model, which is again a replica of the regression model applied at a daily level instead of a weekly level, using the same polynomial regression function, identifying some of the undervalued zones based on and assigning those risk colors based on normalized risk between 0 and 1. Right now the risk level are slightly muted. Again, we have data as of yesterday. This model has been is being updated to feed today's data as well to the model. So as of yesterday, you can see that prices above slightly above 50 cent represent a risk of about 0.1 risk. Right now the prices are somewhere over here at around 70 cents, so they represent about 36% risk. We have an updated model which will be releasing in an hour or so with today's data as well. But the gist with this model is that the forecast, the prices right now at around 70 cents represent about 25% risk, and some of the estimate based on some of the key risk level at 50% risk, the prices are at around forecasted at around $1.30. Some of the higher end price targets at around 80% risk is at around $2.04, and the lofty goal at around $2.53. And that $2.53 represents really close to this 2 standard deviation forecast for AIOZ, again at around price at around $2.50 at between now and end of year 2024. That represents again $2.59 early January 2025, first week of January, that is. And in terms of the last but not the least is the time weighted average price model updated today at 71 cents. That represents about 2x, slightly under 3x, between 2.5x and 3x overvaluation from the time weighted average price. You can see whenever the price is below this blue line, that's when dollar cost averaging makes the most sense over a longer period of time. And identifying some of the risk at the current valuation, the risk level at around 77% for AIOZ. Just to summarize everything that we discussed thus far, we have an estimated bull target for AIOZ with this information in hand. And so this is the composite of all of our three models, the estimated bull case, which is again the latest price at around 69 cents for AIOZ, you can see over here. In terms of the regression risk that we discussed, which is the DCA risk at updated around 12% instead of the 10% that we had. The time weighted average price risk 71%, SMA risk at around 35%. The weighted risk as a combination of these risks is at around 34%, skewed slightly towards the regression risk as a better determinant of risk reward, and the bull run peak estimated by this risk reward approach with expected value based calculation at around $1.94. so representing a reward of about 2.7579x from the current price of 70 cents. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Also give this video a like, and also do visit this cryptoweeklies.com website. It has information related to machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, accumulation strategies, and this overall risk summary, estimated bull target, summarized news related to crypto, what is the latest risk, what is the latest sentiment, what are some of the key narratives in the market. So all of the content available, you don't have to sign up or pay for anything. Also hope you have a nice day, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you, and bye bye.